The girls want him to write for them as much as they want to be with him. He's one of the rare aspects in that regard. Prince. Babyface is another aspect where people want
Babyface
to music
would have to be. You
as
have
much
to
as
put
they want to
Babyface
buy
in
his
there.
record based off of him being
Is
in.
Babyface considered 90s? Is Babyface not considered
Absolutely.
the 90s?
He's in there too. I mean, there's no question. He's in the conversation too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I think it's rare.
I
don't
don't
know.
In the 90s, there were more.
R. Kelly can't
guys
dance.
doing
But do you
that.
R. Kelly
okay?
can't
But
sing.
but just because
But he creates.
But just because
better than- you know what I'm saying?
T-Pain
It's like-
made
R. Kelly
auto
can
tune.
sing though. R.
Of
Kelly
course he can.
He
You don't
can
think so?
sing, man. We can pull up something where he's hitting some.
You don't think R. Kelly can sing?
He can sing though.
I think. I
He
think
could hang in there with Casey.
Okay,
and
so
Joe.
I'll put on this.
man. R. Kelly can sing, bro.
Okay,
Maybe not
Here's
Boyz II Men.
what I think. Here's what I
He
think.
could
Who
sing.
do you think's? Sorry about that. Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's
brother.
okay. It's okay.
Boys to just a side note. Boys to Men or Drew Hill?
No, we're gonna get into that.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just asking a quick question.
As far as who I think has better songs, I would
No, if you
content and songs. I like Drew Hill's vibe better. Boyz II Men was more suit and
Yeah.
Carlton
Yeah, okay.
sweaters and glasses. Drew Hill was coming
Who
in
could
like
sing better?
nigga sleeping in my bed. Like
who could sing better?
Boyz II Men vocally.
Could sing better. But
Well,
Drew Hill's the way they presented it, you liked it better.
Production of
As far
songs.
as
all
the
that
production
stuff.
of songs,
Because they're basically
because they
saying
were
the same
closer-
thing.
They were more
Yes.
closer to
They're
Jordan.
basically saying the exact same thing. It's just Drew Hill was the bad boy of Boys to Men, no?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Drew
Hill was
Boyz
more-
not doing a song called "Somebody Sleeping in My Bed."
No,
And it's
getting
about a girl
body
and
and-
I
and
know.
the girls in their
Slap
bed.
up.
Yeah.
I know, this is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They're the bad boy. Like, Drew Hill would sing somebody, but they would sing, I'll Make Love to You. Boys to Men would sing, I'll Make Love to You.
I say Drew Hill
would
was-
sing,
was
Somebody
more
Sleeping
of
in
a
My Bed.
balance
It's
of
kind of like,
Jodeci.
you know what I mean?
They're more of a balance of Jodeci. Even like
But
the way-
Jodeci was bad boys, though.
But
So-
that's why I'm saying Drew Hill's like more of a mirror than them. Them and Boyz II Men are like opposites.
And that's exactly what I mean.
That's it.
They were the good ones and they were the bad ones.
Right.
They would sing, I'll Make Love to You. He would say, I'm somebody sleeping in my bed. They're basically saying the same shit, but you know what I mean?
I don't even
Different
think. I don't
angles.
even think. You know what? Though, to be fair, I hear what you're saying, but I think a better comparison would be Drew Hill to 112 and Boyz II Men to Jodeci, because just in terms of like the times when both were the relevancy. You know what I'm saying? Like Boyz II Men literally is the cleaned up version of Jodeci. Jodeci does the da-da-da moves up to the, like you have Boyz II Men, and then underneath Boyz II Men you have All For One, you have all these other guys, and then underneath and Shy and all these other guys,
Color Me Bad and-
Color Me Bad and all them, and underneath Jodeci you have H-Town and all those other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like they're the, you know what I'm saying? Like Guy's they're before them. Like Guy's kind of like, Guy is like inspiration for all of them pretty much. Like in terms of a boy R&B group, urban, Guy's like the first.
The only reason why I say Drew Hill and Boyz II Men because they were in the same timeline. They were
No. Jodeci was around when Boyz II Men was like Motown Philly.
Yeah, but
Boyz II Men
I
too.
mean closer to the beginning though, like of
112 and Drew Hill.
career.
112 and Drew Hill
Came up.
were neck and neck. Tell Me came out the same time exactly.
So, okay, but then
R&B
Drew Hill
came
was
out is
crushing them then. Drew Hill, well, if you were,
I don't know. 112 did numbers still. That
The 112 did
no,
numbers.
I'm
Only
talking
you?
about choice
Yeah.
wise. Like you would rather listen to a 112 over than a Drew Hill back in the
No,
day?
I'm a Drew Hill guy over 112.
That they had more fans. You think?
I'm a 112. I'm a Drew
Do you
112.
think 112 had more fans than Drew Hill?
Possibly.
Oh man.
I think.
I don't know.
Well, who
112
did you
is-
see more? You saw 112 more than you saw Drew Hill.
But that's just because
they were on Bad Boy.
exactly.
They-
Right.
That's
But
the
I mean,
only
they
reason
kinda
why.
caught my
That's the
eye.
only
from
reason.
from a fan standpoint, they probably have more fans. Cupid and they probably have more fans. Drew Hill is one of those groups that they're a nostalgia act. You can remember them and 112 is on the reunion tour and these things because you know what I'm saying. Like they kind of represented. I think those are the two ones: Drew Hill and 112. And then prior to that, it's Jodeci, Boyz II Men. Prior to that, I think it's I don't even know who you could put up against Guy at that time, who was like a boy band group.
Tony.
No, I think 2020 and Mint Condition kind of go neck and neck. You know what I'm saying? Like there's groups that kind of like offset each other. But yeah,
There's no fucking R&B artists right now that's banging
no,
like that.
definitely not. Especially groups. I think
Like six. There's
I
like
think
six.
B2K. I think B2K kind of ruined it for the
Like
boy
six of
group,
them.
the boy band group, just in terms of how they're viewed. I don't think we're ever gonna get to that point again where we can get like a group of males singing. They're gonna think that they're gay or something's happening, or like it's never gonna happen again. That kind of ruined it. No, not to cut you.
Sorry,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no,
no, go ahead.
do you have a last thought in regards to
No. Yeah, we covered it.
last one? Biggest curators for urban music, modern urban music. The person who's responsible for assembling, cataloging, imaging,
Okay.
making sure, manager, overseer, making sure that artist is presented in the best way possible. Who's number one in hip hop?
Overall, or just right now?
Overall, number one, the best to ever.
And it's only hip hop.
The person you go
In hip-hop.
to say,
In hip hop.
I know this person is gonna
Quincy.
make
Yo,
Quincy
right now,
Quincy.
I don't know about overall, but right now,
Yeah.
I would say it's those QC niggas.
Yes,
P,
Coach K.
Coach
Yes.
K and P.
Yes.
Quality.
Definitely.
Quality. If I was to say, I want to sign with
I'm
someone,
going to QC.
I'm going to Atlanta.
Big facts.
QC.
I'm going to QC. That's
Let's
a
put it
fact.
out. Artists.
That is a
Migos,
fact.
Gone. Little Baby, gone.
Listen,
City Girls, gone.
And yo, not to cut you.
Those guys are the guys.
There's
right now,
me
man.
and Chin were saying it the other day. There's no duo female group in history that has made as much noise as City Girls has since Salt and Pepper.
So quickly, too.
If you can't think of another female duo that has made as much noise as City Girls since Salt and Pepper.
That's sad.
Rapping
I can't even name.
I can't think of nobody on the radio that
Duo.
A duo, not three, not
girls.
one, two.
I can't think of no.
City Girls,
Other than Salt and Pepper, who?
no one,
Exactly.
nobody.
Shout out QC, man. Those
Shout out
guys,
QC to be able to even
right
pull
now,
that off,
Yeah,
yo.
right now they are the ones manufacturing stars.
Migos literally changed the sound of music, and I want people to like really understand
Yeah.
that. Like, give them their credit. They changed the sound of music, not urban music.
No,
music.
Music. Yep.
Like when you hear these guys rapping fast and these double times in white music, that's because of the Migos.
Yep.
Period. They deserve their flowers right now. Seriously.
Even Lil Baby's been out like a year and a half. 2
Changing
years.
shit, man.
7 album. I don't
Yeah,
know. He's going
yeah.
crazy.
Beer hits.
You gotta give them
Okay,
credit
man.
where it's due. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think that they take as much time to perfect the sound that they did back in the day.
Because now it's just about product.
right,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? But
We got
Those are
cocaine in
the
the
guys.
in the 90s. They're getting crack in 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a little bit more process. You know, like the process is different. This is different.
Even like the band, like the little yachties and the stuff that we may not listen to, but there's
There's a fan base for them,
for
definitely.
those guys. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's different, right? Because
All-
remember,
but if
they
we're-
can make themselves on the internet now.
Right.
You could put out something and put out a video and it'll go viral and now
you
everyone.
could do that, but you still need someone to elevate it, get to that.
Right.
that-
Yeah.
that-
No, of course
know what
you
I'm
do.
saying?
Of
And
course
that's
you do.
what
I'm saying it's just different than it was
Coach K-
back then.
Right.
Different
We
back
didn't
then.
have
We had none of that
options,
shit.
right.
We
You
were-
have to have no CDs.
Exactly. Yeah, you had
didn't have
to
one
push
or
yourself.
two.
You had to make
Yeah.
sure that your music was 100. Now it doesn't matter. You can
And our
be shit,
mentality,
and you
really
get,
and
and,
truly-
and people will fucking buy your album.
You're right, and not to cut you, but our mentality is what holds our music back a lot of the times too, in terms of dudes who were doing it prior to the time now. Because mentally you're thinking that it has to be a certain type of way before you release it, and these kids don't care.
No, they don't.
You
They
know,
just
so like the
release it.
standard
Yes.
has changed.
Yes,
For
I
the
think
better,
that's the
too.
difference. I think that's
For
the
the better
difference.
too, because you imagine how many times you'd have to go over a coloring book before you give it to the masses to appease a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
at some
like
point you
even-
gotta just get it out there.
Even
you
with
know?
how
Like,
you approach making music now. Back in the day, I used to want to have the best bars, a good body of
Yeah.
work. Now I'm just looking to have one hit, make
One
a
hit.
million and I'm out. Like
Get
I
out
don't
of here,
want
man.
longevity no more.
Because really and truly,
You know what I'm
I have enough information based off of what the music industry is that
Exactly.
I don't want to contribute to this in a way where it's my life's work.
Exactly.
To this music, this is a dirty business.
Get
You know,
what-
like
get what you
what
can.
you need to get out of it and get the fuck out.
Longevity almost seems like you're around long enough for them to jerk you.
Exactly. That's all that means.
And have ups and downs.
You want to go in with your business right, get what you can, get as much,
And
accumulate
get
as
the
much,
fuck
get the
out.
fuck
That's
out.
what any
and
business-
do
One
your
thing,
thing.
and
Yeah.
one thing we got to touch on one day too is like documentaries and like, do you enjoy seeing documentaries on the legends? Because really and truly, a lot of these documentaries has taken away the luster and love I've had for music.
I even watched the Sam Cooke one.
Seeing the way Sam Cooke, Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, see the way these people died.
Shitty. Not
Like, what are we? Why do you want longevity? What do we want longevity for? You know,
want
so
to be around
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, no, definitely.
And you also see the way they really lived. A lot of people were
Exactly.
blinded. A lot of people were blinded by the way these artists, these amazing geniuses of bodies of work that they're putting out, they think that these guys are gods. And they're
So true,
but yo,
bro.
they
So
were
true.
they were
Especially
10
them
times
times of
fucked.
drugs.
What?
drugs and no cameras.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Think about it. We're in an era now where we see
Everything is
everything.
being recorded, so you got to be on your tiptoes.
You really have to do that. What if in turn with social media and a lot of artists?
If there's-
and then think
if
to yourself, these are still people that you want to subscribe to? In terms
Exactly.
of, like making.
If there was
like,
camera
heroes to
phones
you.
out there, a lot of people would get caught with doing a lot of drugs. Number one, that's for sure.
How about camera phones in Studio 54?
Oh, camera phones, fucking.
On the
R.
Sunset
Kelly
Strip.
had the little girls
Yeah,
locked up
in his fucking house.
In his house in the early 90s.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
camera phones in Death Row Studios.
Exactly.
You know, like-
You would have caught
But
caught
some of
Whitney
that shit
doing
would
some
have saved
Hollywood
some
lines.
of these niggas. Suge might not be doing 100 years
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, because he
Whitney
probably
might
would've
still be
seen-
alive
exactly,
right now. R.
exactly.
Kelly might not
Because
be
we would have
looking
seen
at
it
the fucking
to
book
stop
right
it.
now.
Exactly. No shit.
So some of that shit
That's
would've
true.
saved them,
That's a
you know
good.
what
That's
I'm
good.
saying?
That's very true.
And some of the people would not be where they are right now too, as well, right? A lot of people would not be where they are right now.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Because things would be on blast. Everybody would shut shit down. Look at the youth that was crushing. Was that Weinstein youth that was crushing up half of the actors? Half of those movies wouldn't even be existed because he would have been thrown in jail. He wouldn't be able to write them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
it's really and truly, it's like that going back in time and changing one thing.
it changes
and
everything.
all of life changes.
Because a lot of actors wouldn't be
It's
who
like
they
Hot
were.
Tub Time Machine.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
A lot of
It really
actors
is.
wouldn't
It
be
really
who
is.
they are because of him, and you know what I mean. We wouldn't have an Avatar. We wouldn't have certain movies.
wouldn't have a lot of
We
shit.
wouldn't have was it Titanic? I think it's a Titanic. That's a Weinstein too.
Product from
I think
studio.
I think it was a Weinstein studio or whatever, production or whatever.
Man.
But,
In terms of curators all time, hip hop curator all time, I'm gonna have to go with P Diddy.
Take that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with P Diddy. I don't think anybody could take the talent that P Diddy's had on his label. I don't think they could turn them into what P Diddy turned them into anywhere else. I don't think they would know what to do with a total when you have aesthetically competing against what was going on in the 90s in terms of girl groups. For Diddy to create an image for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he's,
Yeah.
you know, like,
They
okay,
didn't have to compete as hard.
Right,
They made
Shine's
a
voice-
saturated market.
Shine's voice sounds a lot like Biggie. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna offset it with reggae in the first album. So now we're like, whenever you think of Shine, you think of like a bad boy, da 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 da.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, embrace the bandanas and all these things. Like, he did certain things with different
Yeah.
people to make them.
he knew how to get people
Absolutely.
to love you, love
Biggie
them.
turned Biggie into a sex symbol. Turned Heavy D into a sex symbol. Pause. You know
Now,
what I'm
who I
saying?
want to
That's real.
say, it might not, some people might not know, they fucking built the most successful hip hop duo, male or female of all time, Organized Noise. They turned
Yes,
Outkast
absolutely.
into multi-platinum
Oh, yes.
every album.
Oh yes, aesthetically
Superstar.
too. Because we're talking about curating a sound and a look.
Yeah.
Outkast and Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
Brown,
To get over with
Wade.
that, to get over with Dungeon
Those guys had
Family
a
and-
wave that like you couldn't even understand, but
Goody
you wanted to
Mob.
understand.
Yeah.
That was the one thing about them that that was
Yes.
about me as a kid. When I used to see Outkast and Goody Mob and
You wanted to
Dungeon
understand
Family, I'm
what's
like,
going on with that
I didn't
group.
know what the fuck they were dealing with, and
But
why
I
they were
wanna
just about what's
understand it.
going on
Yes.
over there.
Yes.
Like you guys are dealing with something. You guys are listening to something. over
RZA's
there.
up there too with the Wu Tang.
Yeah. But you have to know,
Too.
Outkast, their last album, what is it? Speaker Box and Lumber. That shit went diamond. And
Yes,
this is
yes, yes.
recent.
But
This
just
is where Hey Ya and
we're talking about
some
aesthetically
different
though.
shit.
Like aesthetically,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the visual that they've even given us, like the image
Yeah.
they curated.
It tripped you out.
Outkast is a one of the most protected, curated image like brands
Yeah.
of all time.
And that's
It
organized.
tripped you
That's
out.
organized noise.
Shout
Because
out
Goody Mob is,
Organized
is,
Noise,
is a representation of that too.
Yep.
Cool Breeze is a representation of that too. Slim Cuddy Calhoun,
Yep.
representation.
They
of
kept
that.
it. They kept it.
Sleepy
They
Brown,
kept
you
it
know?
consistent. Yeah, they definitely kept it
Absolutely,
consistent.
absolutely.
If you're part of that family, they kept it
You
very
kept it
consistent.
consistent. You're within the
And then
dungeon.
Yeah.
for those who don't know, Future is
From-
the
yeah.
hit the guy everybody loves.
Yeah.
He has Dungeon Family tattooed on his
His
arm.
arm. He's from
So
Dungeon
he's
Family.
a child of those guys
Yes,
too. He was
absolutely.
around during all of that. So Organized Noise,
100%.
even right now, their influence is all over the culture. Because everyone loves.
And realistically,
fucking-
if you want
feel me?
to be real, Eazy-E is kind of up there.
Yeah.
Because if Eazy-E didn't embrace the way a gangster looks, we wouldn't have all of West Coast '90s imagery.
Yeah.
West Coast '90s imagery starts with Eazy-E,
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that is-
and it doesn't work if he's not a legitimate, certified Kelly Park Crip.
But did he necessarily do what Diddy did? Do you think?
I think
I don't, because Diddy, like, you're right.
kind of yes, because you have Michelin, you have Bone Thugs and these guys.
You're right, but I mean, like, Diddy
like-
would meet a white dude from fucking
Right. No, I don't think he would.
Virginia and
everybody.
make everybody love him.
Certified Diamond, 11 times platinum. That's insanity.
You see what I'm
That's
saying?
2003.
That's insanity.
They didn't die. They didn't fucking do nothing crazy.
They just
That's
sold
11 times
records.
platinum of selling
They
records.
just sold records, that's
Shout
it.
out Outcast, man.
No, real shit, real shit. No, but no, Diddy, I think, like, just when you take
Diddy turn people
Biggie.
Diddy turn people into things.
Yeah, you take Biggie.
Diddy made you love. He made you love everybody he put out there.
Look at the imagery he did with Danity Kane.
I know.
And then took
This is what I'm
them to make
saying.
Dirty Money.
This
You
is
know,
what I'm
like-
saying. Like, he literally everything he put you in front of you, he made you love them. Day 26.
Yeah.
Like, to the point that he couldn't find any other team.
Yeah.
He couldn't find anybody else. So let's put a fucking reality show on and reach out to all these people that want to be a part of a group, and we'll pick and choose.
I think what Kanye did for that slew of dudes in Chicago and otherwise, like underground dudes, like revamping their career, like what he did with Slum Village, Talib, Jurassic 5, all these niggas, what he did, Common, saved Common's career.
What's the next dude from North Carolina? Big Brother.
Big Brother or Little Brother.
Little Brother.
What he did for all those guys, I think Diddy did that aesthetically for like image wise.
All his life.
Look what he did for Bad Boy.
It has to
Not
be
Bad Boy,
it has to
sorry.
be tough.
New Edition. The second time around.
He even did that with Rick Ross. He like
You know, like
And he was managing Rihanna for a little bit too. I remember
yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah, no, I think Diddy probably has to.
On Jeezy's dope, the snowman, Boys in the Hood.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Jeezy
Like,
was in the hood.
before-
he had
before
Bad Boy
Jeezy-
Self.
Bad Boy Self. Before, a thing was on Bad Boy Self.
Breeze,
He brought back 8 Ball MJG, second word.
Yeah.
You know, like Diddy, in
Gorilla
terms of like, give me this guy, I can make something out of this guy, image wise.
Yeah.
I'd probably give it to Diddy number one.
It's not even gimme. He can literally turn anybody
Into anything. When you take
know what I mean?
total image wise has the best image for any girl group, I think, next to TLC of the 90s.
They had the
Image
Dakas,
wise.
the
The
leather,
Dakas, the shmoney dance, they're always in leather business suits or like they don't it doesn't matter who's in the front of the camera. They always have one of the three in front of the camera. The camera, they're always layered. When you're looking at them in the camera, they're layered. Like one's in the front, one's this way. The dance, they always do the same dance for every beat makes them go like this. Doom, 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 doom.
No,
just
facts.
aesthetic, total's
Facts.
number one. You know what I'm saying? Like Diddy did that.
Yeah, no, Diddy, I definitely have to put him on the list for number one still.
Alright, my niggas.
It's a good first show.
Episode 1 in the bag, man.
You know.
You did it.
Salute.
Salute to everybody who listens to this, man. Please subscribe, man.
Yeah, yo.
Instagram and our handles will all be in the description box.
And let us know what topics you want us to bring up.
Absolutely. Anything you want us to fix up, let us know in the comments
Anything
too.
you want us to, hit us up in the
You know what I'm
comments.
saying?
You can hit us up on Instagram. Follow us on all
80s born, 90s raised, baby.
Let's go.
80s born, 90s raised, pound 8B9R.
Let's go.
See you later, man. We'll be back next week.
Peace.